Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Today, Mahākassapa thera Dhammapada Dena Vatu, the story of the offerings of alms-food to Venerable Mahākassapa. Abhamato ayangando yoyan dekara sandana. Yoja silawasangando wati dewe su utamo. Abhamato ayangando yoyan dekara sandana. Yoja silawasangando wati dewe su utamo. Faint is the fragrance of Dagrat and sandal, but excellent is the fragrance of the virtues, wafted even amongst the gods. If it is not so clear here, the smell of rhododendrons, sandalwood, flower is slight. The smell of these virtuous people is so wonderful that it wafts through the realm of the devas. This stanza was taught by the Buddha when he was living in Viluvana Monastery in Rajagaha country, with the reference to the offerings of alms-food to Venerable Mahākassapa. In the last time, I told you, Sakka, the king of Deva, and his wife Suja came down to the human realm to offer the alms-food to Venerable Kassapa. Related to this, then this story is this: how they offer alms-food to Venerable Kassapa. Is it? You know, Venerable Mahākassapa was living in Pipli cave. Actually, Pipli is his lay person's name. He used to stay in this cave near Rajagaha city on the mountain, is it? Because of this reason, maybe this cave is also called Pipli cave. He used to stay in this cave many times, especially when he was in Rajagaha country. One day, he was entering into Nirodha Samapatti, the cessation attainment for 7 days in this cave. Nirodha Samapatti, 7 days, He entered into the first jhana up to Nivasenya Nasenyana jhana state. Then finally he reached up to complete cessations of 4 khandhas, namakhandhas, mental aggregates. And also Chaitanya Rupa, mind-produced materiality. Only Kamaja Rupa, Uduja Rupa, and Aharaja Rupa remained in his body. But he completely reached the Nibbana for 7 days. No need to eat for 7 days. During this period, he enjoyed with the Nibbana Dhamma enjoyment for 7 days. Then, when he emerged from Nirodha Samapatti, the cessation attainment, according to the nature, then if someone offer something to such kinds of bhikkhu, then they can obtain the result of this offering in this present life immediately. Immediately. But there are also reasons. There are also some factors. He must be Arahanta or the Anagami persons. Venerable Kassapa is Arahanta. Then he also entered into Nirodha Samapatti for 7 days. The donor also have very strong faith, strong saddha. Then Chirana Mahata, is it? His Chirana, volition is very powerful. Then Dhammiya Lada, he offer alms-food or some requisites to the person who just emerged from Nirodha Samapatti. Then this offering, these donations, he obtained in accordance with the Dhamma. With the good livelihood, good business, not by lying or something like this. Then what happens? If there are these factors, then the donor can obtain the result of this offering in this very life. Like, Bona and also Kakawaliya, etc. They become rich in this very life. In the same way, because of this reason, Venerable Kassapa, when he emerged from Nirodha Samapatti, then he has compassion towards poor people. The rich people, they already have the money, wealth, or property, etc. That is why if they give these opportunities to those rich people, then they will offer and he will receive, then they will obtain a lot of happiness, a lot of property, etc. But he want to give this opportunity to the poor people. Then if poor people offer something to him, then they can become rich in this present life. Is it? Or even maybe they may become a general or the minister who will become a rich person in this present life. Or because of this reason, then he used to give this opportunity to the poor people. Then imagine from Nirodha Samapatti, then he was thinking who should be given this opportunity. This opportunity, who is suitable to give this opportunity to? This opportunity, is it? Then he is thinking, then with the intentions, then he go to the Rajagaha city from his mountain, his cave. I will give this opportunity to poor people. I will receive the alms-food from poor people only, not from rich people. At that time, the many Devi, 500 Devis of Sakka, they are maybe small, embrace, maybe small wife. Servants or something like this. Not queen. There 500 Devi of the Sakka. They know Venerable Mahākassapa just coming out from Nirodha Samapatti Then we were going offer, then they prepared a lot of food, the celestial food. Then, on the way to Rajagaha city of Venerable Mahākassapa, they were waiting there, holding the alms-food to offer to Venerable Mahākassapa. Then, what? Then Mahākassapa, Bhante, please, this is Bhante, please accept our donations, our alms-food. Then we would like to offer to Bhante. Then Venerable Kassapa, what? Kechata told me, Aham Dokadana Sengaham Karisami. Go away. I will give this opportunity to poor people only. You are already Dewi. You are already rich. Is it? Then I will not give this opportunity to you. Then they also request, Bhante, don't do so. Don't destroy us. Please accept our donations. We would like to offer these alms-food to Bhante. Go away. Second time. Is it? Go away. I will give this opportunity to poor people only, not for you. Then the third time, they also request. Venerable Kassapa also scolded them. Go away. Go away. He don't accept. Then finally, they also request in this way. Then finally, Mahākassapa says, he snipped his fingers like this. Go away. Then what? If, Arahanta or maybe noble persons make the snipping of fingers, then they cannot stand there. They need to run away. Go away. One day, like Surambhata also in the same way, Mara create like Buddha, and he persuades the Surambhata. Surambhata, just now I give the Dhammapada to you. Sabbe Sankara, all formation are impermanent. Anicca, Dukkha, Anatta. That was wrong. Then I want to change my talk again. All formation are, some are nature, some are anicca, okay. Then he also persuades, he also discusses like Buddha. Then he also realized this must be Mara. Then you go away. Then only just Sotapanna, no? Mara ran away. Then here also, Mahākassapa is Arahanta. Then he snipped his fingers, go away. Then they cannot stand there. Then they run away back to the towering the Devarams. Then when Sakka, the king of Deva, saw them, where did you go? We went to the human ranks to offer alms-food to Venerable Kassapa. He just coming out from Nirasamapati. Then did you get this opportunity? Did you get this opportunity to offer us to Venerable Mahākassapa? No, we didn't give. He didn't give this opportunity to us. He said, what did he say? He says he will give this opportunity to poor people only. Oh, then you went to the Venerable Kassapa to offer alms-food to Venerable Kassapa with this Dewi appearance? Yes. With the Dewi appearance they go. Oh, then if you go with the Dewi appearance, how he will accept your donations? Sure, he will not accept, he will reject your offerings. Then he also wished to offer alms-food to Venerable Kassapa. He also wished to obtain. He want to be rich and rich, is it? He know if he offers something to Venerable Kassapa, he will obtain more and more happiness, more and more rich, is it? Because of this reason, then he called Suja. Or according to Suja's request, he don't call any other wife. He only just called Suja, Asura's daughter, is it? Then they create a human being's body, like old man and old lady. They disguised, become old men, with, become old men, like weaver, who made the cloth with weaver. Then very old. They have no teeth. Their hair are very white. And also, beast, back, their back is beast. Bending, cannot stand straightly. Or they create old husband and wife. Then on the way to Rajaka city, they make a kind of small hut, poor person's house. Then they are weaving, is it? They are making their clothes in this house, only just no son and no daughter. Then Mahākassapa also went to the Rajaka city. Then on the way, he saw those two couples. Then what he think? But his intention is, okay, I will give this opportunity to all poor people. With this intention, he went to the Rajaka city. Then on the way to Rajaka city, Venerable Kassapa saw those old couple, husband and wife. Then what happened? Then ime Mahālaka kali become Kronti. Although they are very old, they are still doing for their livelihood. Maybe they may not have a son and daughter who can take care of them. Then ima samay nagare ime dhokadatra nati menye. Maybe there's no poor people, no people who are poorer than these couple in these cities. They are the poorest one in these cities. Then he decided, okay, although they offer maybe a kind of food or maybe vegetable, I will accept their donations. Then I will give this opportunity to these old couple. Then he decided. Then the Venerable Kassapa went to their house, in front of their house. Then he stood at the door of their house. Then the Sakka is very clever. He also already reminded the Suja. Okay, when he come here, don't immediately welcome to him. Only just do your work. Then they are also pretending they are weaving themselves. They are making the cloth themselves without paying attention to Venerable Kassapa. Then finally, then he says, then Sakka says, see, here is maybe this is one bhikkhu is standing in front of our house. Please go and check whether it is bhikkhu or not. Because he cannot see, his eye is very blurred, very old. That's why he asked his wife to go and check. You go and check. Suja also asked her husband, okay, you go and check. Then he goes to Venerable Kassapa slowly with the bending body, is it? Maybe there may be also walking stick. Then okay, he paid homage to Venerable Kassapa respectfully. After that, he standed slowly with like old and weak persons, is it? Then after that, he see like this, is it? Our Venerable Kassapa no see long time no see like this, is it? Then we have opportunity to offer to Venerable Kassapa. Then he also informed his wife, then my wife, please find sentence to offer to Venerable Kassapa. Then they are not ready to offer. They have nothing ready to offer. They pretend in this way. Then she is also finding sentence to offer to Venerable Kassapa here and there. Pretending they are very good actor and actress. Can get the what is this one? Academy, or Osaka? Okay, Oscar award. They are pretending in this way, is it? Then if you wish to make this movie very good, like this. Then okay, finally, she found one thing to offer. Then the Sakka Bande, we are very poor. Then we may not have good food or good things. Although it is bad thing, bad food, please accept our donations out of compassion. Or then he told, please give your alms-food to me. Then Mahākassapa also thought. Then he gave alms-food to his hand. Then he go to the house and put alms-food inside Mahākassapa's bowl. Then after that they offer this alms-food to Mahākassapa together as all couple. Is it? Then Mahākassapa, as soon as Mahākassapa received the bowl, what happened? There was food. There was alms-food. Then all the, the smell of the delicious food spread throughout the Rajagaha city, the whole city. Is this very good? As soon as you smell this, the delicious food, then you want to eat, is it? You are hungry. Then Mahākassapa, they are very poor, but the food is very excellent food. What is the reason? Then he reflect. Finally, eventually, this is Sakka, not old man. He disguised as old man. At first, Mahākassapa didn't reflect whether he thought they are real old and poor couple. But finally, Sakka and his wife disguised as old couple to offer alms-food to Mahākassapa. Then when Mahākassapa realized they are Sakka, king of Deva and Suja, then what happened? Bhariyante Kammangadan Dokadanan Sambati Wilompandena. You destroy the opportunity of poor people. I have intentions to give this opportunity to the poor people only, but you take over poor people's accomplishment. If poor people offer something to me, what will happen? He will become rich in this present life. Or maybe he may be a kind of minister or general in the royal palace in this present life. Then they will immediately their life immediately change in this present life. In this way. But you destroy their opportunity. Then what happened? When Mahākassapa says to Sakka in this way, then Sakka also said, Maya Dogada Daron Nati Bande, I am the poorest man. He said he is the poorest man. He is the king of Deva, two Devaran, also many Devi, many mentions in Tawarinda Devaran. But he said he is the poorest man. I think there's no people who are poorer than me. He says like this. Then why? Then Mahākassapa said, Kainkarana Tondokadol. Why you says in this way? You are the king of two Deva rams. Then when Mahākassapa asked in this way, Bande Ewanamidan, Maya Anupani Puti, Kalyana Kammangadan. Bande, I became Sakka. Actually, I have done kusala in the human realm as Magga. At that time, not within the Buddha's dispensation, out of the Buddha's dispensation. Buddha didn't appear in the world at that time yet. So they did kusala as Magga. But this one is out of the dispensation, outside of the dispensation, Buddha's dispensation. Not within the Buddha's sasana. That is why, Sandeva, there are also, he says here, Chula Ratha Deva Buddha. Remember, Chula Ratha Deva Buddha, Maharatha Deva Buddha, and Aneka Wana Deva Buddha. They also became Deva and my ranks, towering the Deva ranks. But they are very powerful than me. Their body, their body are brighter than me. Why? They accumulated kusala during the Buddha dispensation. When the Buddha appeared, they did kusala as a human being in the Buddha's dispensation. Then when they passed away, they became Deva and towering the Deva ranks. Since they became Deva, the brightness of their body is brighter than me. When they come out from their mission to enjoy, to go to the gardens or to go to these kinds of celebration, then their body light spread over to my body. Then because of this reason, I was hiding. I cannot dare. I dare not to come out from my mission. He says like this here. The different kusala, you remember? He became the king of Deva Sakka, but he did kusala outside of Buddha's dispensation. The other three Deva became Deva, but they did kusala during the Buddha's dispensation. Especially maybe Buddha and Bhikkhu Sangha. They offer 4 requests to Bhikkhu Sangha, the Buddha and Bhikkhu Sangha who have morality, Sila, Samadhi, Panya. Because of this reason, when they produce their good result, then better than Sakka, although he is the king. That is why he says, I am very poor. I cannot compare to the other Deva who became Deva by doing the kusala in the Buddha's dispensation. He says like this. Then what happened? Then Venerable Kassapa reminded us that Sakka, beginning from now on, you should not offer something to me by cheating. Is it? Then he offers the alms-food to Venerable Kassapa by cheating now. But from now on, you should not do this in the future. Or he says like this. Then Sakka also asks, when Jetwa Tomakandane, Dane, Meshan Kusalan Ati, Na Ati, Bande. Now I offer alms-food to Bande by cheating. Is this considered kusala or na kusala? Is there kusala or no kusala? Then Venerable Kassapa answer, Athahuso, there's a kusala. This is considered as kusala. Although you offer the alms-food to me by cheating. Then Venerable Kassapa answer. Then he said, Ewan Sante, kusala kama karana nama meshan baro bande. Oh, if it is so, to do kusala is our duty, our responsibility, bande, then I am successful doing kusalas. Then he says like this, is it? Then, by doing so, then he pay homage to the Venerable Kassapa respectfully, and then he came back to the Devaran. He fly in the sky together with the Suja. At that time, already Sakka appearance, not Okapes, is it? Then he also shout. He also says rejoiceful word. Aho dhanam paramadhanam kasape sopateti dhan. We had done kusalas to the Venerable Kassapa. This is excellent dana, the best dana. We had done 3 times. He says to this sentence for 3 times. This one we call udana, udanedi. He says, rejoicefully. He says happily. He said this sentence happily, and then they went back to towering the Devarans. Then this is you can also find, this one is a Sakudhana Sutta and Udana Pali. Sakudhana Sutta, also in Dhammapada here, in this commentary. Then he was successful to offer alms-food to Venerable Mahākassapa. Then Mahākassapa also, then he can do anything. They offer alms-food to him by cheating. But when he reflect, already late. Is it? When he reflect, they are Sakka, then he already late, he already received their offering, their alms-food. Then when they are shouting in this way, when they say this sentence, we have done kusala, we have offered alms-food to Venerable Kassapa, we have already accumulated the excellence donation. When Sakka is shouting these sentences, the Buddha also have his word from the monastery, Veluvana monastery. Then the Buddha says to the Bhikkhu Sangha in this monastery, Sakka is shouting in this way, Bhikkhu. Then what happened? Kaimbana te na katam bhande. How did they do the offering alms-food to Venerable Kassapa? Then the Buddha also says, when Zetwatena Meshan Buddhasa Kassapa Pinda Pada Dino, they offer alms-food to my son Kassapa by cheating. The Buddha also says in this way. Then Thera Pinda Pada Datum what they did. Then after offering, then they also went back to Dewarans. They also says very delightful word. Okay, they also says those sentences happily. Then Thera Pinda Pada Datum what they did, Katantena Pandinyatan. Then how did they know they should offer alms-food to Venerable Kassapa today? They are very clever. They know when they offer alms-food or sentence to Venerable Kassapa, just coming out from Nirvana Samapatti, they will obtain very great benefits, even in this present life. Because of this reason, they are very clever. They create, they disguise like all human beings. Then, in this way, they offer the alms-food to Venerable Kassapa. Then the Buddha also says this sentence like the Sakkas said. The same sentence, okay? Aho dhanam paramadhanam kassape suppadetitam 3 times. Aho dhanam paramadhanam. Aho dhanam paramadhanam kassape suppadetitam. We have done a kind of dana, generosity, excellence, danas to Venerable Kassapa. We have done the excellent danas to Venerable Kassapa, like this. Is it? Then when they comes to, when they know today, they should offer alms-food to Venerable Kassapa. Then when the Bhikkhu Sangha asked the Buddha says, Sakko Devana Mindo Mama Buddha sa Sila Khandena Agandwa Pinda Pada Adhasi. The fragrance of Sila is very powerful. It can spread out up to Devarams. Because of the fragrance of Sila, they know Venerable Kassapa just come out from Nirvana Samapatti. That is why they came down to Himalayas and they offer alms-food to Venerable Kassapa. By saying this, the Buddha recite this stanza, Abhamado ayangando yayan dakara sandana yosa sila wasangando wadi devesu uttamo. Then what is the meaning? You see, Abhamado ayangando yayan dakara sandana. Dakara is a townzala. In English, rhododendron. Rhododendron. Very difficult. Is this? That is why even the translator said Tagra. Even he don't use the English word. Is it? Tagra is a townzala in Myanmar. Chandana is a sandaku, the sandalwood. Is it? Sandal here, sandalwood. They have the fragrance. They have the fragrance. They are very smell. Very good. They have good smell. They have good smell. But appamato, this is very small. Yosa sila watangando wati dewesu otamore. The smell of, moral persons, virtuous person is very powerful. It can spread or maybe walk up to Deva realms. The fragrance of the virtuous person will spread up to Deva realms. Because of this reason, Sakka and his wife know the venerable Mahākassapa. Because of power of sila. Not only sila, here emphasizing sila, they know. Then the Buddha recite this stanza to the Bhikkhu Sangha. Then Lesana Bhikkhu Sangha, many became Sotapanna, etc. at the end of the stanza. Then must be careful now in this story. Although he became Sakka, but he did kusala in human world outside of the Buddha's dispensation. But although they are not the king or Deva, the other Deva, they also became Deva and Davarindra Devaran, the same realms. But they did kusala during the Buddha's dispensation. Especially they offer 4 requisites to Bhikkhu Sangha headed by the Buddha. That is why when they become Deva, the Sakka already occupying the king place. That is why they cannot become the king. The king, is it? Although they cannot become the king, they are still powerful, more brighter than the king of Deva, Sakka. That is why here, at the time, the Sakka still haven't become the Sotapanna yet. That is why he has jealousy, his stinginess, Asa material. That is why he bear, is it? He still has this one. After the end of the Sakka Panya Sutta, only he became Sotapanna. Then no more jealousy. But he still had the time. But because of this reason, he also, anyway, maybe he also received the result of this donation. Maybe the body bright also become brighter than before. Then, by knowing so, now you are experiencing the Buddha's dispensation. That is why, if you wish to make many different kinds of kusala in the Buddha's dispensation, then whatever you want, you can obtain. You can up to Nibbana. The Nibbana is the best. Is it? Although you became Deva, then finally will pass away and will disappear. All human being, maybe because of their kusala, they became human being. They are rich, they are very powerful, but only within 100 years. Not more than 100 years. They will die. Is it? Then they were also, according to their lifespan, they will pass away. Then when you realize Nibbana, then you obtain the Amata. Amata means the deathless. Then this is the excellence and the best happiness. That is why you should try to do kusala, dana kusala, generosity, sila, at least keeping 5 precepts, 10 precepts, etc. Then practice meditations to realize Nibbana. Then you can do many different kinds of kusala in the Buddha's dispensation. They may be able to do kusala, various kinds of kusala in the Buddha's dispensation. May you be able to realize Nibbana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Sukhi hotu, Nibbana pesya hotu. Sadhu, sadhu, anumodami. Sadhu, anumoditavam. Kamami kamitavam. Sukhi hotu, Nibbana pesya hotu.